Right. Welcome back to Blackburn Park here for this clash between Ouyen United and Imperials. I'm joined with Will Pole.
Yes, hi Nigel. I'm just here substituting in for Vinny for a bit. Why, the Kangas had devastating loss in the Rezzies, 49-76.
Yes, Imperials, first win of the season I believe. Here in the seniors, got a pivotal clash. Ouyen need to win so they can secure a double chance. At the moment, the Kangas are on 36 points with a percentage of 107.78, whilst Dalrymple also on 36 with a better percentage of 108.53. The thing is that Redcliffs and Dalrymple play off with each other. A Kangas win would all about score them a top three finish in a second chance at Quandong Park against either the winner of Redcliffs and Dalrymple. So it's a big clash today for the Kangas. Around the grounds, we've also got Robinvale taking on Wentworth at George Gordon. And the other game is Mildura v Merbeen at City Oval. Mildura must win, and Merbeen must win to keep their finals hopes alive. A loss would eliminate them, and that would mean South Mildura would have a finals berth. Umpires onto the field. Kangas got a couple players back this week.
Yep, Samuel Mead's back in the side after a bit of a knee injury, and that's about it.
Yep, John Monaghan out. Willsmore.
Quad injury.
Yep, Willsmore was set to play, but he's been replaced by Charlie Floyd, who made his debut last week. Whilst for Imperials, they've got a couple players back in. Aaron Lasky, one of their recruits, he's back in along with Willow Dyer. Riley Buntain, another recruit, he's back in, and also Tallis Buntain, Riley's brother, wears number 21. So 4 recruits back in today for Imperials. It's not going to be easy for Ouyen. Imps are a much better team in our ladder position, so Kangas got to play well. Got some quality players. A couple of those recruits did play in the premiership, so Kangas got to be switched on today. Just got word that A-grade netball got the win over Imperials, so
that's pretty handy then.
Yep, it's a big win. Kangas will play Imperials next week actually in the elimination of Dalrymple, so get along to that. Hopefully we see the Kangas playing at Quandong Park. Other football results, Kangas went down in the reserves. Also under 16s. Tough loss for the under 16s, but
yep,
there's some positivity in there. I guess that's how it rolls. Under 12s had a competitive game also on the main oval, and under 10s they've been on a winning streak. I'm not sure how they went today, but playing some good footy. So, teams preparing as they warm up for this clash. Last game of the year for Imperials, so they'll bring everything. Brad Hards came off his record-breaking game last week at Sarah Oval, so they'll be fired up, and they've brought the bus down today, so they want to enjoy tonight. So Kangas got to be switched on. First quarters have been something to watch for the Kangas this year. Have improved. It's a beautiful day, no wind. Should be nice goal kicking and a good game in general.
Few clouds, pretty nice conditions.
So Oval's looking good after a bit of a downpour rain on Sunday. Parts of the Oval were closed off, but it's looking good today. It should be a good clash. 2 good teams. Imperials are a good team, probably one of their best sides in a while. They have had a lot of injuries, probably. That's why they're last on the ladder, or second last. Wentworth could win today and get off that bottom. No one wants to finish bottom. Is still to watch the Robinvale Wentworth game. Robinvale can still mathematically make it with a 90-point win over Wentworth, but it is unlikely, and I think it's going to be a fiery battle out there by the sounds of what a couple of people are saying. So, getting ready here at Blackburn Park. Should be a great day, great match. Kangas preparing for finals. Offense is one thing the Kangas have struggled with a little bit, so that'll be a good thing to watch. And we've got a good back line today with the Imperials, with Galbraith, Buntain, Callahan, Hards. A couple of stars there and experienced players, so it's going to be a good game. Well, looks like we're just getting ready here at Blackburn Park. We've got Dylan Bramich, Daniel Tongue and Johnson and Hampton in the middle, along with Imps' Riley Burns, Willow Dwyer, Jai Fitzpatrick and Jackson Penny. Right, here we are. Let's go. Right. Umpire ball up. Bramich taps it down. Johnson with the clearance. Scoop Morris fumbles. In the end, he's reprimanded with the high contact. He'll go inside forward 50 to Wisniewski. Doesn't go, he crumbs. Grace at the forward. Punches it forward. Over to Jim Valance. And he's been caught by Brad Valance, the record breaker. Too slow there from Jim Valance. Hards goes out wide to Coop to Ogden. Ogden down to Valance, and it's good fished away, but no, he keeps it in play. Good tackle there from Ogden, but I think it may be a little bit high.
No, he's paid at holding the ball. Oh, no.
It's a high tackle on Harry Scott, young fella. Great kick out there to Luke Thompson. He'll stream up that wing, he'll bomb it forward. Sam Mead in there, came back for this, and it's a good intercept from their recruit, Talis Buntain. He'll go out, a good kick there to O'Hare, but he's fumbled it. Burns in the back line, he passes to Riley. Buntain, Hampton tackles him, breaks free. Good handball inside to Lasky. Lasky out wide, so I believe that is Lane McHugh. He'll go to Jackson Penny, who'll kick to Willow Dyer, another one of their recruits on Darcy Plant. Darcy Plant providing pressure, gets it away. It's looking good, it's a goal. What a goal by Willow Dyer. Fantastic goal, and it's a good start for Imperials. A good transition there by Imperials. Probably wasn't good team defence there by the Kangas, but it was the likes of Buntain with that good handball to Lasky, then up to Penny, then to O'Dwyer, some of their best players for the Imps. Ward up again. Imps got the first. Bramich and Burns in battle. Two very good ruckmen. Tongue will pick it up. He'll bong it on the boot. Hard's in good position. Great effort from Wisniewski to bring it to ground. Headley will snap around the corner to Duke and Mead, but it's good spoil there. Young picks it up to Jim Valance. He'll hand over to Sam Mead. Sam Mead will bang it beyond the full. Good pressure there by Imperials. They've rang it today. Nothing short of it.
Yep.
Lasky bangs it out of there. It's a good kick. I think that's to Talis Buntain. Yes, it is. It's a very good recruit. I think he's came back along with his brother Riley. Still got some key players out there on Imperials. Their runner, Colby Hards, on the Sunraysia Western Ferris a couple of years ago. Wisniewski handles it over, fumbles, and Cooper Ogden will pick it up. He'll put on the route to O'Dwyer. Scoop Morris in battle. It's a holding free kick, I think. No, that was a netball whistle. Jimmy Gloucester fumbles. Bit of a scrap out there. Bit of light ball handballed out, away by Scoop. Johnson tackled over the boundary line. And it'll be a ball in. Thrown in. Looks like Burns won it's a block. Yes, block. Used his, I think, 2 hands. Used his 2 hands. He'll go out. He'll used his body to Shepparton, and there may have been a descent call of some sort, and that's why it's a 50-metre penalty for Bromwich. That will bring him to about the edge of the centre square, out 50, 60 metres out. He'll go inside 50 to no one really, and Mundane fumbles, he handles it out to Wisniewski, and he'll just hold it in inside 50, forward pocket. Umpire to ball it up, Young in the ruck for the Kangas. Hards handles over the top to Fitzpatrick. A great handball, and Fitzpatrick will kick a ball to really no one. Grace has it, he'll snap it on from inside 50. Ben Galbraith, one of the fastest players in the leagues, will pick it up and do a great inside kick to Penny, I think. Penny will go out wide. Got a couple inch plays out. Paddy O'Brien, good young player, he'll handle to Buntain. Great pressure there from Smith. And it's a fumble there from O'Brien. And Smith dived on it, and it's knocked over the boundary line. It's going to be a throw-in just in front of the Imperials bench here, Blackburn Park. And a hot start here by both teams. Johnson in ruck. He taps it down. A great tap to Hampton. Hampton clean. A nice little toe poke to Johnson. He'll smack it on the boot. Young up there along with Mead. All the Buntains up there, they spoil each other. Jim Balance has got it. Doesn't know it's an accident. It's been caught many times, and they've taken an advantage, but haven't really. Bit lucky there, Imperials. Jim Balance has been caught a couple of times already. He's having opportunities, just not knowing what to do, just hesitant. Talis Buntain kick it out of there. It's a great kick, I think, to Jack Mills. Played a good game last week, Jack Mills against Redcliffe. It's a shocker kick straight to Thompson, who will intercept that. Thompson to go inside to Johnson, who it's a missed kick. Tongue on the left foot, it's a great kick to Young, and ends up with Wisniewski's hand, a little banana around the corner. It's good spoil there from Sam Mee. That's a good hard thing. It's holding the ball, and Imps are bringing the heat here at Blackburn. Jackson Penny will kick out there. They're doing a lot of long kicks, not to anyone in particular. It's a good pick up there. But Harry Scott, who he's caught, but he never really had any prior, will be a throw in on the trotting track side here at Blackburn Park. Imps lead 6-0. It'll be a throw in. This time Bromwich and Burns. Tapped down by Burns, straight to Grace. Ogden tackled, and a ball up on the corner of the square. Going up, Bromwich being held. I think called a good tackle there by, may have been Harry Scott, I'm not sure. But it's a good handball by Grace to Bromwich. Bromwich snaps it in. Good pressure there by Wisniewski, lucky not to be called holding. Young will pick it up. He'll handball to Tommy Headley. He'll snap around the corner. Sam Mead in battle. Riley Buntain comes across, and that's why he's a good player. Can read the ball fantastically, and it's a bit like what Andy Ward did last week. Kangas will hopefully nullify Buntain. Young in ruck. Tapped down by Burns. It's gone straight to Young, Tongue. Hampton and Johnson was held, and it's going to be a free kick, and that could have been 50 really if Imps player kicked it away, which you're not allowed to do, but umpire just looked at it and thought, no, sorry. So Johnson probably about 35, 40 out when he kicks this directly in front. Johnson hasn't been as accurate for goal lately, even though he's a premier player with his Kangas team, and I'd say the best player in the league. Johnson comes in, it's a point. Oh, he's not happy with himself. He's got to be kicking those. And that's the point. Brad Hards kicking at his disposals up. Brad Hards to hit the square. It's a great kick to Talis Buntain, but The inverse number 12 intercepts him at Sherlock. Tom Edley will kick it, and it's a great kick to Hampton. The Kangas, who with the repeated entries, have finally had a couple shots. And Lonnie Hampton played a good game last week. And he passes to Scoop Morris, and Scoop. And that's disappointing. You probably shouldn't have gone off the handball there. It's another missed opportunity there by the Kangas. Inside 50s, Kangas leading 8-1. Yeah, Kangas, one of the problems they've had is being efficient. That's shown again. Good kick there to Fox. It's a great forward Fox, very speedy. Didn't really have a big impact against Owen last time, but it's a great kick there to Jai Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick, it's a great smother by Oscar Smith, and that's what gets you up and about. He's happy about it as well. It's a great play. Oscar Smith does the hard things really well. Doesn't always get noticed, but coaching point it does. Tap down by Bramich. It's a good handball there to Lane McHugh. Hill snapping in the corner. And its players roving. Looks like O'Dwyer picked it up and may have been held. Number 6, that is Jack Mills. Hit it forward. Someone's gone for a snap and they've kicked the goal. No, it's hit the post. I've called it earlier. Looked like it might have been Toby Crane. Yeah. Sherlock to kick out. Imps have started well here. Kangas have had the opportunities whilst not converting as shown in the inside 50s. 8-2 Kangas. It's a good intercept there from Toby Crane, the young fella. Gets the handball receive. Kicks inside 50. It's over the top. It's a point. It's now starting to have the repeat inside 50s here. There's no wind whatsoever, so goal kicking should be quite. Oh, it's a really. It's a pure coat hanger. It's not 50 as it wasn't late, but don't think the Kangas were not happy, and it looks like the umpire's given him the yellow card, I believe, and to the applaud of many Kangas fans. And it's 50 as well, yes. Premier defender of the Central League, Riley Bunchain, and a tough call, but
Imperials coach is not happy with that call, Nige, I don't think.
No, in a bit of disbelief. Don't think they want to give it away another free kick for that. Umpire just writing up, I believe, his report.
Vinny's rocked up, he can take over my job. I don't even know half these players out here. Give Nige a bit of a break.
Umpire just writing in, this play will resume in a minute. That was Joel Grace, who that coat hanger was the victim of. Play will resume now with the umpires blow of a whistle. Yeah, play resumes. Johnson gets the handball receive. It's a good kick inside 50 to Sam Mead, who drops it. Daniel Tung could have been a bit cleaner. It's a great kick, not 15. Does not matter. Tommy Headley is a spearhead. And Kangas get their first goal.
Yeah, Tung found himself in more space than what he probably realised, but effective little kick to Headley, and that was a good goal assist and a much needed goal for Ouyen United 11 minutes into the first quarter.
Yep. 8 points aside. Kangas would like to get a win, but a win of margin would put in their hands to get a top 3 result. Ball has gone over the netting here at Blackburn Park. The umpire's just retrieved it. It might be a bit longer report area with a couple of stoppages of play. It's been a good battle between Bramich and Riley Burns. Riley Burns is a good ruckman, premiership ruckman for Imperials. So no strangers to Ouyen United fans. Umpire to pull it up here in the middle. Kangas have had centre bounce dominance so far. Tapped down by Bramich. Young bangs on the foots. Charlie Floyd might have just misread it. He'll pick it up. Oh, tough call, I'd say. But it's a good tackle by Patrick Forbes for Imperials. Kick out wide to Lasky. Lasky, I believe Jai Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick will go inside. It's a great kick there to Cooper Ogden.
They're moving the ball freely, Imperials, but Thompson's down the line. Can't quite go, but Plant said it cleans up. Handball to Adam Grace. He grabs the kick, goes into the hands of Imperials. Kick inside 50s. Bit of a wobbler, but just isn't quite taken there by Fox, I believe. And the boundary line's the winner.
Willow Dwyer. Willow Dwyer coming back. This game on normally plays in the midfield and had a good day against Kangas last time, but he started full forward. Maybe an injury or a bit sore, but it's a good tackle there by Joel Grace. Both teams are bringing the pressure, as shown by the low scoring. 14 minutes in here, Blackburn Park. Thrown in. Probably Bramich is definitely held, and he umpire sees it. Bramich is starting to receive a couple free kicks, maybe through his strong building ruck work. It's a great kick out there to James Morris. If it sits, yes it does. A great pick up. It's got Liam Bond on the lead. Liam Bond just gone over his head. Jim Valance couldn't clean it up. Great tackle there from Tommy Headley, and Jim Valance should be rewarded. And he is. Tommy Headley will take the free kick.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick couldn't get that other arm free to execute the handball. Opportunity for Ouyen. Headley goes short to Johnson. He plays on, or was told to play on. Handball to Adam Grace. Couple of steps, put it top of the square, Bond in front, goes over the back. Young tries to get foot to it, well smothered. Galbraith knocks it back to Valance. He handballs back out. Still under pressure, Imps. And he's wrapped into Hampton and he's gone!
Talis Fontaine wrapped up. Good pressure from the Kangas.
Yeah, you don't want to start changing directions in front of goal, particularly when Lonnie Hampton's in front of you, and he made that tackle stick like he does 99% of the time.
He's got some quick feet, Lonnie Hampton. Second game back. He's a pivotal player in the Kangas finals aspirations, as you could say. Lonnie Hampton, slight angle. 8 metres out, if that. He's gone the banana and he's kicked it straight through the middle. Kangas 2-2-14 lead Imperials 1-2-8. Hips ring around Blackburn Park. Kangas starting to be a bit more efficient, I guess you could say. It's a big focus for the Kangas.
Even though the Kangas might not have that top spearhead, all the players inside their forward 50 are really good at ground level, whether that's taking snapping opportunities at goal or applying that pressure. So that was two holding the ball. One holding ball, one throwing free kick inside 50, and it all adds up when you can apply that pressure and put the Imperials defence in places they don't want to be. Young takes it out of the centre, kicks it inside 50. Good contest, body's running for everywhere. Hards kicks it out. Johnson makes the distance to get the mark.
Johnson here on the wing. He'll kick, not a great kick, but it's a good pick up from James Morris. He'll knock it in, not to anyone in particular. Out of bounds result would be good. It's a good result for the Kangas. Kangas also have the ability to swing midfielders in to full forward like the likes of Johnson, Luke Young, Dan Tung. It also creates more scoring opportunities. So they are very versatile, the Kangas played, which does help. Bond in ruck with Buntain. Ronnie not clean. A bit of a throw there by Jim Valance, and Chung misses from about 15 metres out. Probably didn't think he had as much time as he really did.
Yeah, just squared off the outside of his non-preferred boot there, Tung, but he's very opportunistic around goals and only just been able to gain controlled territory in the last 10 minutes, or 10 minutes of play. Obviously, Imperials are one player down, I suspect, with the card to Buntain. Brad Hards goes long down the line. Bramich clunked it. Recently re-signed for 2027. Great news for the Kangas.
It's a big win.
Johnson's gone a bit early in the lead. So Bromwich puts it further back. It flows over everyone. Tongue gathers. Handballs to Young. One step. He likes it, and he's nailed it.
It's good off the one step, isn't he? He's got a couple of those this year.
Yeah, powerful legs, and he just needed that balance and one step, and he executed as the Kangas needed. And that's 3 goals and not too long of a span for the Kangas, and they're getting on top here.
Yes, it wasn't probably the best kick by Tommy Ailey, but it worked out for the Kangas.
Bromwich had it kicking inside 50.
Mate, Bromwich, yeah. Bromwich, probably a bit of a missed kick. Kangas 13 inside 50s to 4 repeat inside 50s. And Brad Valance has been swung into the back line, or he's been running down due to the Rye Buntain being out, so it's made a massive effect.
Almost another clearance from centre bounce to the Kangas, but the handball was a bit behind Morris. The ball bumbles out, comes out. Johnson's in vicinity for the Kangas, and holding free kick.
High tackle on Coop Ogden.
He goes to the big man, Burns. Good, heaps of pressure around this contest. Harry Scott gets the ball out, but still bobbling around. Handball comes out. They link up here. Bit of a fumble. Good pressure by Oscar Smith. The ball out of bounds.
Lane McHugh was probably a bit lucky there not to be penalised there. But be a throw in here on the pavilion side here at Blackburn Park. Bromwich and Burns in battle. Bromwich been dominant so far. He taps it down, but straight to Willow Dwyer, who'll torp it inside 50 straight to Luke Thompson, the experienced backliner. He'll kick out to Alex Morris. He's got a lethal. Like he'll go inside to Jim Valance, a risky kick, and it's a really bad turnover to Ben Galbraith, who's a speedy guy. Thompson taps it forward, and he'll tap it to himself, and that's fantastic there. And Johnson will kick it out to Bromwich, but Rye Burns had the front position.
Ball comes to Johnson. Handballs to no one in particular. Bit of tunnel ball by Oscar Smith. Bromwich knocks it to the favour of Johnson, but you might just want to take it to the boundary.
Another throw in, just an identical position. How long is it for a yellow card? 15 minutes, is it?
Yeah, so 5 minutes I think until Buntain will be back on the ground, and the Kangas have made the most with 3 goals in that time.
Yep.
Burns taps it, but it's to Young. Goes to Tongue, kicks it in front of Bond. Can't quite grab it. Wisniewski at ground level. Handballs over the head of Headley. Plenty of pressure here for the Kangas though. Handball comes back to Galbraith, and they're going to take the defensive way out. Kick goes inside the centre square.
Ogden.
He's had a bit of it so far, Ogden. Handballs to Hards. Takes his time. Oscar Smith's underneath, and Thompson, get there the third time.
Had a
He
break
chips
at
back
quarter.
to Sherlock.
Sherlock from about 30 metres inside his 50. He's kicked off the side of the boot. It's gone straight to O'Dwyer, but a great effort from Bromwich to come across and spoil it. Couldn't quite pick it up. It's going to be a scrap there from Ryan Callaghan and Bromwich. Callaghan tackled. It's gone landed in O'Dwyer's lap. And then Buntain. Buntain under pressure. He'll handball to O'Dwyer. Great pressure by the Kangas, and O'Dwyer gets out. Oh, it's a great smother from Daniel Tongue, and great pressure there by the Kangas. Exactly what the coaching staff would like.
So that sort of passage of continuous play started with Bromwich's ball inside the centre square, and it drifted all the way out here. It was just pressure from Ouyen Utd, putting the players under pressure. The kick somehow gets out of the contest. Sherlock reads it best, and he's off with Morrison's support. Morris straight through to Diddle, takes a bounce. He handballs to Scott. He takes the kick off inside, short of Wisniewski, but he gathers cleanly. Handballs back to Sherlock. This is the goal. Thank you for coming. Oh, I went too early.
He's put the mock on him there, Vinny.
Yeah, usually such an outstanding kick. I thought that was a sure thing.
All behinds have actually been on this left-hand side, so that's the thing to note. Kick out from Lasky to Buntain here on the 50-metre line. He's looking probably to slow it down with a extra player off the field.
Yeah, don't want to be taking unnecessary risk with the less player on the field.
Gets over
Costa gathers, handballs forward under pressure, but it's intercepted here, and they work it forward. Fitzpatrick Trying to get it back from Fox, but it goes to Valence. He kicks a bit of a wobbler inside 50, but it might work out. Willow Dwyer, I think it is. Turns the corner, kicks it, and well done. Mark and play on.
Jack Mills kicks a goal.
That's a good goal. Important goal against the run of play, and with one less on the ground.
I think Imps will be liking the matchup. Willow Dwyer on a more unexperienced Darcy playing. Dwyer's has a lot of experience up in Queensland's a premier player of this competition, so I think Imps coaching staff will be happy with that matchup. Dwyer is proving to be a standout player, yeah.
And that's where Imps are at their best. Their leg speed's pretty handy, so if I can get the ball inside 50, that kick from Balance wasn't necessarily pretty, but it was a wobbler, and his teammate was in front position, Gathered, and they were able to make it work, and good hard running on the wing or half forward there by Mills. The tap goes to the advantage of Hampton, but well gathered there by
Jack Mills.
Jack Mills again. His handball comes across here. Kick inside 50, and their ball use through the middle has been pretty good so far. Ogden in front of Fox. And that's great footy by Imperials.
Looks like it might be inside, probably just outside on the 50-metre line, or just about on it.
He looks to
Kicked it to
pass it
O'Dwyer.
off. Well done by Plant, just did enough to get a hand in there, but he got it beat O'Dwyer a couple of times. Valence can't quite gather Plant, shoots
Right
the
kick.
kick out to Scott, and Scott's got a paddock. He kicks it in front, well, not quite in front of Young, but he makes it work. Good little bit of body work on his opponent there. He takes off the kick-in board. It's got to work to Hampton, and Burns intercepts. Taps it to his own advantage. Takes it down the middle. They're building well for a handball here. The ball didn't quite sit, though, when that needed. Charlie Floyd takes possession. He's wrapped up. But ball set up for, I don't know who that was, sorry. Handstock.
Caden Handstock, yep.
And he would have been out, but got a bit of a doughy bounce. Fitzpatrick, it's got time. Handballs forward. Kick snaps inside. Thompson can't quite take the mark. Plants there to Gavitt. Little kick forward. And it might work out if Valence can get there. But Mills, he's had a little purple patch here. Runs a long way.
That does not matter. It's 3-4, 22. Kangas leading Imperials 2-2. 14 here at Blackburn Park. Jack Mills being a handful late in this quarter. Had a great game last week.
Imperials would have been pretty impressive how they finished that quarter. They were under a bit of pressure there when they were man down and Owen kicked 3 in a row. With Fontaine going off for a late hit on Joel Grace. But they responded well, and this game's well and truly in the balance.
It's an important clash. Mildura at City Oval lead Merbein 30-15. Merbein got to win to secure a finals berth, and Romvale need to win by 90 against Wentworth, and they're well on their way. They're 18-42. Going on track would get them a 96-point win, but they've got to keep it up and sustain it. And I think it's going to be a fiery clash. So a couple of interesting around the grounds results.
Yeah, one of the more interesting final rounds in SFNL history, and you've got South Mildura, who've got the bye this week, waiting to see what happens in that Merbein-Mildura game, and Owen back into it, a clearance by Johnson, but it's sharked by Imperials, and Sherlock doesn't quite take the intercept mark. Smith gets the intercept handball, he's wrapped up.
Good tackle there by Daniel Tung to release the ball.
Gets up a little bit gingerly from that Oscar Smith. Bramich taps it out. Sherlock can't quite take it cleanly. The ball's bobbling around. If there's any wind advantage, probably slightly to the left.
Blood rule, I believe.
Yeah, Moz has got a cut, but nothing. Maybe he's just got a poke to the eye.
Bramich taps it down. Moz on top of it, but Fitzpatrick handles it out to Ogden, but it's gone straight to Luke Thompson, which I believe probably about his 4th intercept possession today.
Yeah, he's definitely been a beneficiary of The Imperials playing with one short, and surely Buntane's just about to come back on.
Yep, there he is, back on. That may be that was
It
quite demoralizing.
just got Hampton when he was unbalanced, and Harry Scott hasn't helped him much too without that throw. But he's Moz is telling him to switch wing, so I think Moz wants to come off. So Hampton has got Plant in the middle.
Also got Timmy Gloucester out here, but I don't think it'll be 15. No, he goes to Timmy Gloucester in the end. Hence to disbelief, but whatever the umpire pays is correct. Timmy Gloucester goes inside. It's a good kick to Alex Morris. Morris looks to switch, but thinks better of it. In the end, he's going to take his time and go down the line. Buntain in intercept. He'll punch it. Hampton tackles. Bit of a scrap. Banged out there by the Imperials. Plays Adam Grace. Handballs to Joel, his brother. Then to Johnson on the outside. He'll wobble one down the line. It'll be an out of bounds. Just on the edge of the 50 for the Kangas.
Yeah, important clearance there by Johnson. Imperials sort of controlled the end of that first quarter, so Ouyen rely on those repeat inside 50s and be able to control territory. So they want to get it working from the start here. The ball comes to Burns. His kick's half smothered. Grace has got a battle to do there, but it comes to Fox. Gloucester running forward, handballs forward, and off the shoe of Burns and out of bounds.
Another throw in. Quite a lot of stoppages in it. So thrown in. Ranch and Burns. Burns taps it down. Great roving there. It's not a very good kick. Smothered. It's a good bump there from Timmy Gloucester. Thompson to handle with Alex Morris. Doesn't quite get caught. It's a scrum of a kick inside 50. Plant. Pressuring. It's another scrap, and it's pushed off the ball with Jim Valance. And comes away with Ben Galbraith.
He kicks it in front of Fox. The ball doesn't quite bounce nicely for him. Gloucester does well to body Fox out of it, but couldn't quite keep the ball in play. He's been pretty handy today, Gloucester, and he's key to Ouyen's success, knocking down the most dangerous small to medium forward of the opposition. Burns down, and they're working it out well here through Fitzpatrick. Ogden kicks it inside 50. Morris versus O'Dwyer, and O'Dwyer, great body work. Morris was just a bit off balance, and O'Dwyer's timing was superb.
Yeah, 5-point player. It's his class. O'Dwyer, probably about 30 metres, probably 25 metres out. Directly in front. Should not be missing this. O'Dwyer comes in and has kicked the goal.
Straight over the middle, and Imperials have responded really well to the Ouyen Utd challenge, and you can only think if Ouyen didn't have the advantage of that 15 minutes of Imps playing with 17, and the game could be looking a little bit different now, but Imperials have been so clean this quarter through Fitzpatrick, with a bit of speed out of the contest and getting the ball going their way.
Just looking at Brad Valance, looked a bit sore there, stretching his hamstring. That's a thing to watch. It's a good centre-half forward, Brad Valance, an ex-Ouyen Utd player. Branch taps it down, good punch forward. It's a play they do often. Holding the man potentially, not called. Tom Edley competes with Galbraith. Wisniewski pressuring. Out wide to Talis Bundan. He fumbles. Good pressure by the Kangas. Tommy Edley tackles it. Probably should be holding the ball since he's dived on it, but umpires say we're balled up here in the forward flank of the Kangas.
Who'll be on the move here for the Kangas? Tongues by himself out the back, but great tap by Burns out to Buntain. It's a high kick, get under it. Bramich brings it forward. Bodies everywhere. And it comes out again, hit through Imperials. It's a 2-on-1 down here. Thompson goes to the mark, but can't get it. Fox, he's on a run. Ball sits nicely. He tries to burn Gloucester. He does. He's going to run into goal. Handballs to O'Dwyer. He's missed from the top of the square.
Wow. Trying to belt that to Mildura, I think.
What an effort by Fox to win that 2-on-1.
Looks a bit sore, actually. Looks a bit gingery. It's a very quick player. Fox, no catching, especially when he's fit.
Yeah, fit and firing. He's last couple of seasons had a lot of affair playing against Ouyen United. With one season, I think, where he kicked 10 and 6 or something like that.
I think the goal against Durham this year, I'm not sure if he kicked any against us. He had a quiet day, I know that. Against Durham that first time at Sarah Oval. Sherlock will kick in.
Ouyen just need to get a bit of control of territory and possession here. It's been all imps, and Ouyen have got to respond, but hold a 1 point lead on the scoreboard.
Sherlock will
takes land over the back. It's good when you got someone that can hit the 60 metre plus mark. Handballs to Tongue, and they're under pressure here. Great tackle by Fitzpatrick.
Fox is looking a bit ginger coming off the field.
Low rucks really go up, and Fitzpatrick just steams out. Kicks inside 50, he's going to go top of the square. And just rolls through for a minor score, scores level. This is where Ouyen typically have Dallas Wilmore on the end of a few chains, and they're able to contain possession, but Ouyen just aren't able to get the ball into their prime movers as such here. Sherlock goes long to Adam Grace. He's got a challenge against O'Dwyer, reads it well, and he can go. He runs down the far side, kicks it. Not quite the advantage of Headley, Buntain, but does well to make a contest. Headley. Bramich taps it back to Valance, but the ball bobbles around. Headley gets the handball forward, but intercepted there by Galbraith. Quick hands. It's contest everywhere. The ball comes, and here we go, Imps again. Out they go. They're charging through the middle.
Great
smother up there by Adam Grace. The ball's going everywhere. Isaac gets it, but that handball's intercepted. Thompson takes the tackle on by Valance. The two coaches going at it.
Imperials are bringing the heat here.
Yeah.
We said it wasn't an easy clash. Moving right. Johnson in the ruck.
There's the
taps
hit
it
out.
down.
You'll take that on the Premier Data numbers.
A good tackle there by Jim Valance and Bramich. Kangas just cannot get anything forward. Riley Buntain, and that just not allowing the Kangas to get deep entries. Plant will sock it off. Going over there to Brad Ards. May work out. Fumble there from Riley Buntain. Young with it. Handball to Joel Grace. Joel Grace will go inside 50. It's a great kick to Sam Mead.
Sometimes Joel Grace's kicking can be a frustrating aspect of his game, but the little extra second he took to assess the options and waited for Samuel Mead to present at him, and he hasn't played since the Redcliffs game. I can't remember exactly what round that is, but it's been a long layoff here with Samuel Mead with a broken leg.
Grade 12, I think.
This is his return. But he still does not miss. And a crucial goal there for Kangas. Just after Imperials responded with a couple of their own, and that might be what gets the Kangas up and about, Nigel.
Yep, Sam Mead, one of the best kicks at the club along with Dallas Wilmore. Sam Mead's first game back in probably about 5-6 weeks. Kangas need him fit and firing if they want to go deep in the finals. It's a good start though there, and Kangas needed that goal against the run of play. Just maybe able to build a little bit of momentum. Jim Valance has gone into the middle, and with Johnson and Luke Young. Bramich bangs it forward. Johnson behind. Good handball out there by Imperials to Handstock. It's a scrub of a kick forward. Thompson gets past all of them, goes to Fitzpatrick. Smith taps it and likes a bit of basketball. And I don't know how it's got to us. It's an interesting handball.
I'm not sure whether it came off the shoulder of an Imps player there, and just a really good ricochet.
Divide gravity.
Yeah.
It was. Nice of you. Ball up, throw in just in front of our commentary truck, I guess you'd say. Bramich got tackled high, but it doesn't matter. He'll handle the scoop. It's a great handball. It's touched. Buntain setting himself. It won't be a mark. And it's a good handball out there to Brad Hards on the outside. He'll get it back. Not sure what to do. Quite hesitant. Good bump there, but in the end, it worked out the handstock.
Yeah, the bump nearly worked to Imperials' favour. They had the players on the boundary side, and the pressure from Joel Grace forced them to it, but could have gone very differently. Will O'Dwyer moved up the ground. He's got Buntain, who's worked across to the far side, and they're going to challenge the Kangas on the switch. He goes to take territory, but he's laced out Sherlock. Morris is by himself in the middle, and Sherlock's going to use him. He won't be able to play on, though. But he finds Headley. He might be able to play on, but
no.
Takes his time, which is all you have to do, control a bit of possession. He's got Mead, who's worked out, and there are those hands. He's usually a great mark of the footy, Mead, and he puts the shoe into that. Harry Scott can't grab it, and it's a loose ball for McKay. Can't grab it on the first go. Handball's out to Scott. He just kicks it forward, straight to the advantage of O'Dwyer.
Dwyer kicks it out wide to leave James O'Hare. O'Hare will look to switch or go into the middle. It's a dangerous kick. It's a good pick up there by Ryder Roberts. He'll get to Ben Galbraith. It's a nice kick to the top of the 50. O'Dwyer handballs over the top.
Lasky.
Yeah, Aaron Lasky. Great player. Won them the premiership back in 2024. Worked 2 off of these with the ball was Lane McKeary. It's a dangerous kick by Grace. Went through everyone's hands, including O'Dwyer. It's a good pick up there by Penny. Orbs goes out wide. Charlie Floyd just came on the field and it sits. Yep, no, not quite. Harry Scott comes in for support. It's dived all over the Imperials player, but it's out with Caden Handstock. He handles to Toby Crane. There's abundance of time. It's a good kick, but a great punch there from Oscar Smith. Toby Rain will pick it up, but Scoot pushes him over. Cope to Ogden. On the boot by a hair, it's straight to Bramich.
Great pressure there by the Kangas, just doing some great little bodywork things. And even though Adam Grace didn't quite hit that kick, what great work to make sure that he knocked his opponent off balance and then had a free return back to the ball. The ball goes down the line. Bond takes it. Good mark.
Up and coming. Star, hopefully.
He's got
Kangas.
Johnson down the line with Hampton and Charlie Floyd at his feet. He puts a bit of a task in front of Joel Grace, and the boundary line's the winner.
We're throwing just in front of the Kangas bench. Pretty even match here. Both defences probably outworking the forwards. Burns got the front position on Bond. He'll tap it down to Lasky. Good tackle there from Bond. Bang on the boot there, but Sherlock got the ball. Great bodywork from Lane Curie. And then you'll get a free kick for it. Could have been nearly a block, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But in the end, the umpire, Brendan Payne, didn't really give too many free kicks to Kangas. McHugh, kicking it inside 50. It's a great kick to Fitzpatrick. Good ball there from Plant. Bramich at ground level, a great pick up. What a great player he is. Good to see him re-signed. Fitzpatrick with a bit of class with the banana, and it's going to be still in actually, but it's Thompson gathers and takes it over the line for a point.
Yeah.
Imperials within a goal.
So he's going to go out wide to Bramich. Great kick. Pulled the kick late. Bramich goes down the line. He's asked a bit of Headley. He knocks it, keeps almost in front of him, but the ball bobbles out, and Imps have got numbers here. Buntain, handballs on. Under pressure, Sherlock lays the tackle, but they still get the ball out through hands. The handball game's been pretty good so far, Imperials. Young can't quite gather good pressure. Comes out through Buntain, he handballs forward. Bramich with a crunching tackle. The ball's still bobbling around. It comes out nearly through balance, but there was a fumble there. Bramich, I think it was, to McKay. Uses his non-preferred right boot, and the long arms of Galbraith intercept. He takes it short to Forbes, and he's got no one on the mark. Finds Hards, and he goes for the switch.
To Handstock. Handstock. Kicks it out wide. Try to leave Ryder Roberts. Roberts not going to go inside. So it looks like he'll go inside 50. He does. A lot of plays, but Branch comes across, doesn't quite mark. Joel Grace didn't want to pick it up, and then he does. Good handball to Thompson. Johnson will kick it wide on his wrong foot, but didn't quite get it. It's got to be deliberate. It's just handballed that out of bounds, but umpire didn't quite see it. Another throw in. Good pressure by both teams, but Imperials, the couple stars back in there, a hard team to beat.
Yeah, it definitely hasn't been all one way for the Kangas. It looks like the free kick in the ruck, or is it to Isaac Johns? I got no idea what's going on here.
That's a free kick to Noah Alice Castle.
chips it inside 50, and there's not much there for Imperials. Bramich is one of his strengths that he can patrol down the ground and then execute a switch kick. Usually the rule for ruckman is don't kick it, and especially don't kick it across goal, but he's the exception to the rule.
12 on
Sherlock
12.
under pressure there with Lasky. It's a great battle out there. Plant. The ball comes forward for Toby Crane. Sherlock uses his body. One step, kick down the line. Plenty of power. Kangas have got numbers at the fall, but Imps win it. Handball comes out here. With a kick inside 50 coming up. It's a low bullet. Well defended by Johnson, who lays that second
Great
tackle.
tackle.
Make sure you get the spoiling tackles in there, wheel pole there. A couple of hard things there by Johnson. And it's great when you can get recruits that lead those hard things.
Yep. Imperials leading the inside 50 count 8-4. Probably like to be a bit more dominance in the scoreboard. Anyways, Johnson tackles, another tackle from there from Johnson. And it's going to be another free kick. Brendan Payne's handing out free kicks at the moment to Imperials.
Buntain gets it. He's sort of a person you do want kicking inside 50, but he takes a safe option.
By Dwyer.
He's had plenty of it. No major movers inside 50 for Imps, but they're going to take it central. They take the kick again to Hards. He on his left.
Rushed it a little
And it's going to be Bramich under the ball. Fox makes a good fight, comes out to Gloucester, and he chips to Hampton.
bit. Fantastic rebound there by the Kangas.
Yeah, and how good is Bramich taking that marking option away for Imps inside 50? That's probably the reason why that inside 50 number hasn't transferred onto the scoreboard, Nigel, and they're going to go out the far side through Oscar Smith.
Smith. Kick inside. It's a dangerous kick, and in the end, Paddy O'Brien's front position and will get the mark. It's a good mark there by the young fella. Handball to Ogden, who's under pressure, but a nice sidestep. Another one. Good kick, great kick. Out wide to O'Dwyer. Just in front of the Nutrient Ag Solutions. Siney gets around Grace, kicks inside. It's a great kick, but not quite marked there by Ogden. It's give me a free kick. It's give me a free kick to Shell.
Yeah. Oh, that's nearly 50 with the poor throw.
Yeah.
But yeah, as he laid that bump, the arm of Alice Castle, I think, just dragged up over his shoulder and around the neck. Easy free kick for Payne to play, and Tongue's got the footy in the middle. Handball's over the top to Morris, but the handball just didn't quite get him on the full. Morris sidesteps one. Handball great to Hampton in front of Johnson, I think, but goes over the back to Wisniewski.
This guy loves a goal. Always pops up when the Kangas need it.
Yeah, with the ball being in Imperials half for most of this game so far, hasn't really had the opportunity to show what he can do. But you know exactly what you get from Tom Wisniewski. It's effort, it's pressure, and hopefully for the Kangas, it's a goal in this opportunity.
Wisniewski lining up, probably about 30 metres out. Quite sure, but he has kicked a horrible kick, and this time it's missed.
Yeah, really poked at it. The ball probably came off the shin a little bit.
Does seem to kick goals, but he's not always the best kick, but he always find a way to get through it. Brad Hards, kick out, a couple of missed opportunities for both teams, I guess. Easy goals, Johnson in the first quarter, and for that one, Brad Hards, kick out of the fullback. It's a long kick. Bramich outworks, I think, on a
He's just shown he's the biggest boy out there today. He's been phenomenal. He kicks it to the pocket,
Tongue.
puts the job on Tongue, and well bodied out there by Hards.
It's in the back.
Every bit of it. Oh, he's paid
In
it.
the back, and it should have been probably 50 metres. It's pretty clear, I think. Disbelief, the Imps coaching staff, but I think it was there.
The player has to get the ball back to him at some stage today. He's just holding on to it.
It should be 50 metres. Look at him.
He was in no hurry to get that back. But with the game being stopped and being a set shot, probably a little bit of leeway. And so Tongue is a left footer, which is preferred to being a right footer in this pocket. The kids in the lolly shed will have a great view of this. Kicks it hard, but it's across the face. Wisniewski.
It's got, no, it's out of bounds. Good effort though by Wisniewski. Small forwards are always a threat. No one's a standout. They all do their job. Bond in ruck with Burns. Bond taps it down. Lasky, I believe, kicks it out of there. But it'll be Grace who kicks inside. It's a fantastic kick. Used the ball well, apart from probably one kick today, Adam. Hasn't always been his strength. And Lonnie Hampton, I think, will kick probably just on the 50-metre line.
Yeah, he'll have to take his best effort into a little bit of a breeze, but nothing of significance.
Did pass one off earlier from about 40 metres out to Scoot Morris, but looks like he's going to have this set shot. Kangas love this to go through to the...
I'm not sure what's going on there. There's whistles going everywhere.
Yep.
I'm not sure it's from the netball court. So Hampton, it's not going to make the distance. Bond's spoiled. The ball's bobbling around.
Buntain tackled by Tunga. He gets it on the boot and has just sprayed.
Yeah, it's similar to O'Dwyer's in the start of this quarter. The ball kicked across the face. And
Those Hards get out to O'Dwyer in the pocket. He'll play on, nearly smothered from Tommy Headley. Thompson in intercept possession, but doesn't go for it. Handstock. Spoiled Harry Scott will tap it over the boundary line in front of the pavilion. What a momentum changes inside 50-wise this game. No team's really taken full control of this.
Great
Burns.
body work by Burns. Usually size, but it's going to come out for the Kangas. Gray somehow gets a handball up. Everyone stopped. The game kept going. Ogden breaks the tackle. Kicks out in front of Valence. Thompson's to spare beyond the ball here, so he's going to have to try and pick the eyes out of the kick. He's got Lasky running through. Everyone's just let him go. Oh, sorry, Fitzpatrick it was, sorry, but it's smothered by Smith.
Disappointing.
That's
high
gone
tackle.
a little bit high. Ball up.
Blindsided. Well, Smith just does those little things and they make a big difference at the end of the day. Bond taps it down to Young. Had a lot of time. Young on that fantastic left foot. Kicks it over the interceptor of Patrick Forbes and Bramich. Gets spoiled by Buntain. That'd be a great battle. Buntain wins out. Handball to Handstock. Hill handball over to Penny. Penny will go down the line. It's James O'Hare on plan and O'Hare wins it quite convincingly, I have to say.
Wheels around. He kicks it to Fox. Well done by Sherlock. Gets a little hand in there, but he's under pressure from O'Dwyer. Interesting handball, but he's taken without it. That's a tube by Tomo. It's going to take a chill at the Imps bench until Liam Bond gets the ball back down to the goal square. DeShirl's Bondy. Absolutely flushed the kick there. Bond back to Shirls.
Sherlock to get a fullback, and that's a siren. And the Kangas lead 4-6-30. The Imperials 3-5-23. Might just have a look at the around the grounds results.
Just while we're finding that, it was just a quarter. Both sides had their opportunities and momentum, but couldn't really put it on the scoreboard. Both sides missed gettable opportunities, but the pressure around the contest for both sides has been exceptional, and the game might depend on who can maintain that level of pressure, because I feel the way both sides can move the ball and hit the scoreboard, as soon as that pressure is released, it could be a bit of a goal fest.
We've got some interesting results around the grounds. Redcliffe's leading Orimple 35-18. Orimple's been in some fantastic form, but some inaccurate kicking, 2 goals 6. Maybe letting themselves down, actually. Another goal there for Redcliffe's, 41-18. That's a big goal, and Orimple has been in some great form. They're going to be a hard team to stop, so that'd give them a lot of confidence, Redcliffe's. City Oval, Mildura leads Merbeen, 46-29. Merbeen got a win to keep their finals chances alive. I do believe, though, they couldn't lose Merbeen by under a goal and still potentially make finals, but I think they'd rather win. And Robinvale need to win by 90+ points, and they're leading Wentworth 25-67. So they're on par, maybe a little bit below, but I'd say there might be a little bit more time left in that game. So it's around the grounds. Kangas lead half time. Kangas need to win this game if they want to seal a top 3 berth. Leading by 7 points, which is key. Some good plays in the first half for Ouyen Utd were Johnson, Bramich had a great half also. Sherlock Thompson probably had his best half of the season with a lot of intercept marks. Whilst for the Imperials, O'Dwyer had a lot of football, along with, I guess, Riley Buntain and Talis Buntain, probably three of their best players. Just getting ready to start second half here at Blackburn Park. Just to note, Imperials did fall off in the second half. Last week, they were only, I think they were leading at half time and they, in the end, lost by 50, so that's the thing to note. Bramich in battle. Bramich looks like he's a bit sore. It's not a good thing. Good tackle there by Joel Grace, it is. Bramich, I think, might have got a knee. Bramich probably getting held there. Tapped down by Burns to O'Dwyer. Tackle was O'Dwyer by Alex Murray, but Burns comes steaming through. Handballs to Fitzpatrick. Jack Mills tackled by Luke Thompson, and that's holding the ball. That's exactly what the coach called for. Great tackle there from Thompson. Switches out to Scoop. Has a Paddock. Great kick to Bramich. Bramich on the run. Burns chasing him. Kicks inside 50 to Luke Young, who drops it. Unlike him, he'll try to kick it in, which sits perfectly there for Handman. He'll run through, gets tackled, handballs the ball. He handballed it. Tom Wisniewski gets tackled again. This one is being called holding the ball. Luke Young will be disappointed not to mark that one. Bramich, Ben Galbraith, shocking kick to Buntain. He handballs back into the goal square to Simon O'Callaghan, who kicks it to Bradley Harzies, his peer in school. Hand stop. Here in the back pocket here. Hampton with great pressure, you just have to kick it high and kick it long. Definitely blocked there was Sherlock by Lane McHugh, that Sherlock prevailed with a good mark. Another intercept for Sherlock. He'll kick inside 50. Bramich in front of Burns, probably a little bit high. Hands it off, just gets over the line for rush behind. Brad Hards, kick out a fullback, kicks it out wide to O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer's had a great game today coming back. He's been out the last couple of weeks and good kick there by Buntain. Troop to Ogden, handballs off to Brad Hards. He'll go inside 50. At the back, it's McHugh who marks it. It's a great mark there by Lane McHugh. Lane McHugh probably 25 metres out, directly in front, should not be missing this. Right, Lane McHugh coming in, can't be missing this if they want to mount a comeback. And he's put it straight through the middle. Imps trail only by 2 now. And Imps came out and have not made it easy as for Ouyen United. Like so, Dwyer, Hards, Fitzpatrick and Burns really leading this team, and some fantastic ball movement here by Imperials.
So back to a 2-point game. Just making goals happen, Imperials, when they need to. Great mark and goal there. No one really goes it for the ruck. Fitzpatrick tries to get going forward and a few noises going, and I think it's a free kick to Bramich. He wheels around, kicks it low. It's going to be beautiful to Johnson, but just enough pressure there. Holding the man on Buntain.
Buntain with the free kick. He'll kick it out wide to Ogden, who marks. Ogden had plenty of the ball today. He'll go inside. It's a dangerous kick to Adam Grace, and it's a shocking kick. Definitely Adam Grace. Great kick to Dukamid.
It's amazing how Mead was able to get that much space. But he timed his lead well, and Grace with the intercept mark and then polished kick inside 50. So for his second goal on return. Mead loves
He
it.
loves it.
He gave it the let's go. And the Kangas needed that. That's one of Adam Grace's better plays for the game, and he showed a real sharpness in his decision making, and he had two good decisions there. Firstly, to position himself for the inset mark, and then to hit that kick and lead of Mead. Again, both rucks miss the ball. Burns gets it on the second go. Handballs forward to O'Dwyer. He shows the ball, turns, kicks it low. Smith and Valence got a challenge. Smith spoils it, but falls to Imperials. Shot on goal, but it's going to fall safely into the hands of Thompson.
Reading the ball well, Thompson.
Kicks it across the tongue.
Tongue in the back pocket of Imperials. Left foot laser. Goes out to Alex Morris, another lethal kick. On the wing, he'll go inside. Great kick there.
Mead's all by himself. He went long. He's still long. If Hampton wants to go, he turns back onto his right. They've recovered a bit here, Imperials, but it's going to find Young. The Imperials' defence was a bit unorganised there with the way Ouyen moved the ball, and Ouyen probably could have had a cleaner shot on goal, but with the way Young's been kicking at goal this year, it'd be no surprise if he's able to get the job done.
Tight angle here for Luke Young. He's kicked it off the inside of his boot, and Tommy Headley has a chance. Duke Mead's got it. Kangas out to a 14-point lead.
Miss.
3 goals.
Headley did the hard work in the air, brought it to the ground, and yeah, when Mead gets it in the goal square, he's got that goal sense, and that's 2 goals in a couple of minutes for Mead, and his return's been quite successful.
Got 3 goals today. It's probably not fully fit quite yet, but that's exactly what he can do. He's a star player, best and fairest winner last year of the Kangas.
Clearance there for Imperials, and great mark by Thompson.
Great day.
He's taking his time assessing what's in front of him. He kicks it long. Headley's down there with Galbraith. The ball goes out the back. Bramwich gathers, breaks a tackle. The ball's still bobbling around. Galbraith's got it.
Yeah. Now the ball up. Kangas probably can smell the blood here. They can really put this game to bed here and secure a top 3 chance. Bramwich getting held, taps it down. Good tackle there from Lonnie Hampton. It'll be another ball up.
He ended up on the bottom of that tackle there, Hampton, with Bramwich putting a little bit of force down, but he'll bounce back. No dramas there. Trying to go forward, backwards under pressure there. Sorry, it was Wisniewski, and it might work out for the Kangas, but
Ogden.
Imps are working out here for Mills, and Hampton's down. The ball goes inside 50. Smith gathers, kicks down the line. It's going to land nearly close to Hampton, not quite, but they're going to work it out here for Lasky.
Slightly window, I'd say.
Hampton's back up, gets the ball back out the plant. Little fumble, but quick handball out. Headley gets it going forward. McKay again gets it going forward, and they've made that work. Johnson's inside 50. If Valence can hit him, Buntane's come. He goes with the one-hand spoil. Doesn't quite work, but he gets him the second go. Brad Hards is over the ball. Gets the handball out to Handstock. They're working backwards here. Mead can't quite put a pressure on Buntane. Great little sidestep. Bit of a wobbling kick forward. Good spoil by Lasky. Allows them to go to work at ground level.
It's a good tackle there.
Laws Road, it might have been a repeat of Hampton's calf or something, but it looked like he just got the wind knocked out of him. Shallow throw up. Good pressure by Bramwich. Ball goes nowhere.
It's always hard when you get get Bramich on top of you plus another play and then get hit again.
Yeah.
That's going to win you 9 times out of 10.
Good pressure there by McKay from Ouyen.
Kangas got a 14-point lead. Probably, I think the biggest lead all day. Tied. The first term. Tap down from Burns. And Young is tackled. There's been a lot of stoppages this game. Both teams have had a lot of pressure.
Probably come down to the evenness of the battle between the big men. There hasn't been many big spikes or been able to be clean take out. And great smother there by Wisniewski it was on hands and knees. Tongue's over the ball, knocks it to Young. Tongue somehow tries to burrow his way out.
Yeah, Burns has only done pretty well. Only gave away a couple free kicks. Apart from that, it's done a really good job.
The ball comes back out here. The handball is in the midfield through Lasky. Kicks it inside 50. Sets a bit of a task here for Fitzpatrick. Body work by Thompson. Fitzpatrick still going. The handball comes out to Sherlock, but it's a bit of a suspect handball. Fitzpatrick tries to go around, goes to the ground, gets the handball back out. Kicks it top of the square. Well marked, Valance. He just got that front position and you can't really go over or around him. He just stuck those mitts up and clunked it.
Yeah, you wouldn't think he'd miss this, Valance. 15 metres out. Slide angle. Got to kick this, Imperials and Brad Valance. And he has kicked it. It's a shocking kick, but he's kicked it through and that's all that matters.
Any kick that's a goal is a good kick, Nigel. They don't draw pictures in the book. So it brings the margin back to within 10 points, and that's probably the first time that they've been able to get the ball cleanly out of the midfield for the likes of Lasky in a little while, and multiple efforts in the pocket by Fitzpatrick just to keep that ball alive, keep it moving, and eventually they were able to get the ball top of square and Valance did the rest.
Next, Kangas player, premiership player for the Kangas. Moved up Mildura and decided to play for Imperials. Bramich taps it down. Johnson hasn't been probably as influential here in this third term, and Burns is on the outside and he'll kick it forward with a little, floater. And Gloucester will handball to Thompson, who's doing circle work, and in the end it's a good kick to Plant. Plant's in a paddock, he'll go. Little chip kick to Tongue. Tongue's got a lethal left foot. He'll go to Scoop. Scoop wheel around on his right foot. He'll go to Jim Valance. A bit more of the ball today. Jim Valance. Lambon leading. It's a pretty good kick from Jim Valance. That's a great kick, and that's probably one of the best things he's done all year, Jim Valance.
The umpire's not going to bring the Imperials defender back a little bit, but it'd be interesting to see if this is if the distance is a challenge for Bond. He kicked a very, very clutch and important goal for the Kangas against South Mildura to seal the 4 points there, and a good kick here would go away to getting the 4 points for the Kangas today. It's hooked a little bit.
He's just missed it.
Yeah, sort of probably got a bit close to the man on the mark and couldn't really go through the kick as much as he would have liked. Hards will be on kicking duties here. Oh, we had the Burns on Grace match up at this side,
but it's a shocking kick.
It's going to work out.
I think it was smothered.
Must be smothered. He's got a job to do, the hand stock, gets the handball. McKay can't gather. Johnson does, burrows in, leans the neck back and gets the free kick.
It's a bit too smart there for the Imperials tackle up. It's good experience there from Johnson. See all the AFL players doing.
I'm not sure if there was an instant cut to replay to see whether it was actually a high tackle or whether it was just that good
flip of the back.
Yeah, good arcing of the back, but the umpires paid it.
That's all that matters.
So Johnson, I'm not sure if he's kicked a goal today, has he?
No, I think he's missed 3 straight shots, so he'd like to get this one. Johnson has got it. He's kicked it straight through the middle. He loves getting on the goals, does Johnson, and that. Where are you going? It's a 15-point lead for the Kangas.
Yeah, he's a class act. You can't keep him down for too long. He's always going to find a way to hit the scoreboard, and he took the opportunity there, put his body over the ball, and drew the mistake from the tackler.
Yep. It's a good crowd here at Blackburn Park. Pavilion packed, and a couple of people around the grounds, netball sides. It's a good crowd.
So we got Bond in the ruck. And the balls comes out Ouyen's way. Young gathers, handballs out to Valence. Good shepherd by Grace. He just keeps the ball going forward, Valence. He runs into Hampton, keeps going over it. Hards tries to burrow through, comes out to McKay. Handballs in front of Bond. He can't quite pick it up. Good pressure from Handstock, and they're out for a forward handball here. Imperials. The kick goes sideways. Plant does well to slow the game down. They run on. Handstock for his third or fourth opportunity in this chain. Goes to Ogden. Kicks it, and that's disappointing.
Really
Such a good build-up. And if you're a Handstock, you're a little bit annoyed that you've done those hard things and your teammate just chips it straight to the best intercept marker in the comp in Kane Sherlock.
Yep. All right, Luke Young in the back line. He'll do a nice little chip kick to Thompson. Thompson had probably his best game, I'd say, all year. He'll kick it inside to Jim Valance, so he's starting to find a little bit of form. You can see glimpses of it. Probably hasn't had his best year. He'll switch it to Sherlock. Sherlock's got Smith on the outside. He'll go even longer to, I think, Tommy Headley. Big contest here between Forbes and Headley. Forbes picks it up. A good tackle there from Headley. Charlie Floyd pressuring, but it'll be a good handball on the outside to Lasky. It's an inside step kick that's gone along the ground. Young picks it up. Handballs to Sherlock. Sherlock will wheel around and go inside 50 to Bramage. Good punch there and spoilt there by Buntain. It'll be out of bounds.
Yeah, Oscar Smith didn't get used on the wing by Sherlock, and the kick was a bit of a miss kick there by Sherlock, a rare one, and that. But his frontal pressure there on the Imperials player created that turnover to Young, and another inside opportunity here for Ouyen. But here we go, Imperials, they work it out through hands. Fitzpatrick goes wider to Buntain. Handballs forward again to Fitzpatrick. He used a sweeping handball. Alice Castle can't quite gather it.
Yep.
And it's wrapped in by Grace, and he's had to do that a few times. Adam Grace just show that level of physicality, and for a 17-year-old, he did what he had to do there.
Kangas defense looked a little bit out of sorts last two plays there, and it's holding the man free kick, and it's a reprieve for the Kangas.
Yeah, so the reason why that ball came out was Tung only had one hand to try and grab the footy with, the other hand was held by Hards. He switches to Thompson. He's got Adam Grace in the paddock.
He'll go to him. Brought Galbraith out of that 50, but Fontaine's still hanging back looking for that intercept. Bramage wants it long. Headley presenting. Not going to go. And then he's going to go to Johnson. It's a shock and kicking straight to that man, Riley Buntain. Streams out, handball to Hards. Hards doing U-turns. In the end, he'll get it out there to Burn. Riley Burns has gone forward. Grace roving. He'll pick it up. Handballs and he's tackled. And the umpires gave it a hold on the ball.
Yeah, paid the throw.
Centre wing.
Quick handball by Burns to O'Dwyer. Sizzles a kick forward. Plant's done well to be all over the top of his opponent there.
Yeah, it's a good contest there from Plant. It's a high five there from Sherlock. Positivity. Big thing of the Kangas. Thrown in. Bond. Tap it down. Young. Been starting to find some form. Tung will bang it on the boot. And it's going to go out of bounds. In front of the Ag Tech machinery sign.
Yeah, good little kick to touch there by Tung.
40-20.
Yeah. And Ouyen will try and make the most of the forward half stoppage. Bond taps it down to Tung. He's wrapped up quickly. He's dangerous in those situations. Tung, he finds his left boot, and he only needs a little bit of space to get the job done. Shallow throw up again by Payne. It's a holding free kick, and it's going Imperials' way.
Kangas could really break Imperials here with another goal, but Imps just seem to win the contest when it gets that 15-point margin. Fitzpatrick, chip kick inside to Callahan, to Campbell to Hards in the middle. Hard will bang it inside 50. And Thompson may have been.
It's holding on balance by Smith.
Yep. You can see that. It's a good call by the umpire, and balance will have a 40-metre, 45-metre kick directly in front.
You'd really love to kick his second goal here, Valence.
We'll have to kick the ball a bit better than he did on his last set shot, but he'd hope the same result. Valence comes in, it's a big kick. He's got it straight through the middle. That is flushed from Valence, and it's brought back to a 9-point game. Kangas just cannot get that goal when it's a 15-point margin. Hips always respond.
It's a bit of a round the grounds update as we lay into the third quarter. I think the score's taking a little while for the phone the upload, sorry. 55-point lead for Robinvale over Wentworth. Back to 11 points at City Oval between Mildura and Merbeen. And the ball's back in. A great tap down by Bramwich to Johnson. Bond keeps it in front.
Scott.
And good body work there by Scott. Bit of physicality, but comes out to no one in particular, and it's all wrapped up. 10-point the margin in favour of Redcliffs against Orimple.
Yeah, they've brought it back.
So an intriguing final round, and Owen's still got a job to do here.
Good tackle there from Harry Scott. It's been a peach stoppage inside of the Kangas 50. Bond taps it down to Johnson. It's good pressure there by Jackson Pennyware. Another stoppage.
There's been a repeat stoppage after repeat stoppage repeatedly today. Big tap forward from Imperials, comes to Morris from 50 metres, puts it down the centre. Just misses.
10-point lead for the Kangas. Ben Galbraith to kick out. He's got hard in the pocket, but said he'll go down the centre to, I believe, Talis Buntain. He'll go out wide to no one in particular. Alex Morris and Jim Valence spoil each other. Good bump there from Timmy Gloucester. A fair one. It's a good tackle there by Jim Valence. Some good bumps and 1%ers there by the Kangas to win your games. Umpire Payne to pull it up. Riley Burns was held, but umpire did not see it. Key couple last minutes. There wouldn't be much left.
Yeah, a goal either way in this last 4 or 5 minutes of the quarter go a long way, and that's too easy for Burns. To Lasky, to Ogden, and he's wrapped up by Hampton. Lasky probably didn't need to handball that, and he put Ogden under pressure, and Lonnie Hampton, great tackle when the Kangas needed it. Or the kick leaves a bit of work for Plant to do, but he's secure under it. He kicks it to Morris. He's got Thompson running through. Great handball, hits him in stride from 45. He loves it. He loves it. What a goal. He's run away from teammates who are trying to find him, and that's a captain coach's goal, and they desperately needed it, Nigel.
Right in front of his family. Sure they loved it. Crowd got quite vocal there. Cars beeping all around the ground. That's a big goal for the Kangas, as we said a minute ago. Any goal there is key, and it's returned that lead to a 16-point, 8-9-57. Ouyen Utd lead Imperial with 6-5-41. 23 minutes in at Blackburn Park.
Good composed ball use there from the Kangas to set up that goal.
Good tackle by Hampton, which started it.
Lasky again getting the ball out of the stoppage. The kick doesn't really help anyone. It's gone wide, and the boundary line's a comfortable winner there.
Yep. More or less kicking to the boundary umpire. Really tripped up on that. The throw it in Imperials forward half. Good tap there by Burns, but it's to the advantage of Hampton. Wisniewski tackled, does not get away the handball. It's great pressure there by, I believe, Jaden Fox. Has not probably had quite the impact this season as he has had in that 2024 year or even last year. It's a good kick out wide to Paddy O'Brien. Up and coming young fella for Imperials. He'll kick inside 50. Bramwich there to intercept, which he does. That's why we've signed him on for 27.
Yeah, he's done a fantastic job this season, Bramich. He can do it at the contest as a ruckman or sometimes more of a midfielder with the way he follows up his work. He gets back, intercept marks in defence, and he's also a target up forward when he's up there. Fox, clever tap on Delatsky. Good pressure though by Grace. Good step there by Penny. The kick goes inside 50 and there's Imperials numbers. Good tackle there by Glosser, but still comes out the Burns. It's a high one, but it's Bramich again. The ball swirls, but he does the smart thing and knocks it through for a minor score.
It's a good talk there by Riley Burns. Kangas probably got away with that. The 3-on-2 there, Imperials, and they were scurrying the Kangas to make up the shortage, but it's a good kick from Alex Morris to Johnson. Kangas would probably just like to possess. There wouldn't be long left here in this third quarter. Back to Alex Morris. They go inside to Sherlock. Sherlock's got Thompson out there on the switch, but thinks better of it.
He's got both Morris and Plant in front of him, and he finds Morris. He's paid on 15. He just goes, kicks it to the advantage of Tongue. The umpire heard the touch.
Yep, good call there by the umpire. It was probably a little bit blindsided.
Yeah.
Cool,
but also clever play by Tongue to not let the ball out. Bond gets the first crack at the ruck, but Imperials gather. Hampton's got to sit underneath it, and he does the job. There's always nervous moments when you're still.
Hampton's got to go. I wouldn't say there'd be much left here. Just taking his time, I think. Probably just got to go inside 50, hopefully get a mark. And then he does. It's a good kick to Bramich. Bramich probably got to go quick.
Really could have the quick handball.
Sam Mead in the end. It's going along with it's in and it's going to go across the face and it's on the full. And Imp's coaching staff very happy with that.
Yeah. Isaac Johnson gave him a little look too, and I think Samuel Mead felt he was a nice short target.
Galbraith to switch across. We go to Lasky.
Great work by Tommy Headley. Not sure if our hard things marker saw that run there to prevent the easy handball to Galbraith, but did the work. And Thompson takes the mark. 27 minutes in. Been a longer quarter. Here Thompson taking his time, and that is the siren. Not sure he's got it in him, but he's gone the tube, and Buntane's all under it. No score. So 15-point lead to the Kangas, and it's just a quarter where neither side really had great control, but a goal to Samuel Mead, a goal to Isaac Johnson at the right time for the Kangas, and Luke Thompson on the run to give them a bit of momentum. Imperials didn't do too much wrong though. Their work in the midfield through Fitzpatrick and Lasky was quite good. I'm not sure if we got the numbers of the centre clearances or stoppages, but
no, he's going off.
They seem to do pretty well there, Imperials, and it all comes down to this last quarter.
Yep, around the grounds, Redcliffe's lead Orimple only by 2 points. It was a 27-point game, and Orimple's kicked 5 goals to 1 to restore. At City Oval, Merbein has caught up to Mildura. It's back to a 6-point game. Mildura leading. Merbein got a win, and then Romvale leading Wentworth 44-93, and it looks like Romvale's season is over unless they can have a massive last term. So back at Blackburn Park, we have a fascinating final quarter coming up. Ouyen holding a 15-point lead, and they need to win if they want that top 3 spot. And it'll be a matter of who holds on out of Redcliffs and Orimple, but also if Mildura have a little slip up in that tight game against Merbein, that could be a match up there at Quandong Park. The ball comes out through Burns, puts it on his left boot. It's a high ball. Morris doesn't really want to get under it, but he does what he has to do. Thompson handballs back. Gloucester's got to go boundary. The kick smothered. Big contest. Gloucester goes hard, but Fox is still over it. Gloucester somehow traps the ball. Oh, and he's pinged. No, whose kick is it? Yep, it's the Fox. I'm not really sure what Gloucester's meant to do. You are kind of allowed to grab the ball, but I'm not sure if you have much private. Anyway, it matters none now. What does matter is how Fox kicks this ball. An early
Culture Imperials will give them the confidence to try and come back. He puts it out across the face. Thompson takes the mark. That's 50 metres. That's 50 metres, Payne. That's 50. Oh. It's a simple rule, but it grinds my gears a little bit how much leeway is given to players when they stand the mark inside the line.
Yeah.
Anyway, Valence has got it streaming for Kangas. He's well pressured there, but the ball's going to fall to me. The bounce doesn't do him many favours, but he knocks it forward. Well cleaned up by Galbraith, I think it might be. He kicks across the face. O'Brien and Grace, a few young guns. He somehow gets the kick to Wisniewski, but it's going to be Sherlock. Takes Callanan, but left the ball. Wisniewski's following it up. He's pushed. Bit of pressure here on Burns, but he does enough to Shepherd, and they might be able to work it out for a hands here. Wisniewski lays the tackle. The handball comes out. Well done, O'Dwyer. Gets to Callanan. The hand stock. Underground to O'Brien. Good pressure by Plant. It's a high kick. Smith's got to go. Alice Castle makes the contest, and Fitzpatrick's wrapped up and paid. Yeah, there's two contentious holding the balls early, and that's one certain way to get the crowd up and about. Sherlock drives it, topish of the square. Ball comes to ground. Who's going to win it?
Oh, young tackles.
Up.
It's funny, on the wing we went 41, handballed to 42, handballed to 43.
Yes.
Don't often see that. Tap down.
Fontaine tries to get the kick out, smothered. The ball comes out to Johnson.
Oh.
He's put down. And the boundary line wins.
No, if the umpire's going to be consistent, I think that's all we want. If you're going to call that one, you might call that one, that's consistent umpiring, so that's all you need. All right, the young in ruck taps it down. Out to Daniel Tongue. Plant with the banana. Is it going to curve back the other way? It will. But it's going to fall short and it thumps into the behind post. That'll be a ball up. Won't throw in.
Yeah, he was a bit unlucky, Plant. He had to try and go for banana. Would have robbed him of that little bit of extra distance he needed, but fair shot under pressure, running onto your non-preferred side. Burns tries to whack it boundary side, but the ball comes back middle. O'Dwyer gets a kick out. It's Morris underneath it.
McHugh.
Oh, he breaks a tackle of Bramage, and they're out here. One bounce. Fitzpatrick entering 50. He might not get there. It doesn't. Bounces on its head. Smith, that's a poor handball. Fox is going to do it easily, but he's missed that.
Wow, O'Dwyer and Fox have missed two simple goals, and that's 10 points they've lost from that. It should have been 53 to 57.
Yeah, mistakes galore there. The great work by Oscar Smith to win the race back and get that loose ball, but the handball was ordinary to say the least. And then Fox, I'm not sure how he missed that. He's a known goal kicker and loves every opportunity he gets, and that's a big let-off for the Kangas.
I think he would have rather it go over the goal line off Smith, but I think it's maybe on the highway.
Hunter Brown's had to go to the Melly View Hotel, and Sherlock's met him halfway. Shout out to Hunter Brown and Nate Singleton and Harry McVicker too. I think they've done
I think Billy Nathan would like one as well.
Yeah, Billy Nathan. They've done a tremendous job providing water to the seniors.
And Jack Munro, actually, as well. Singing him.
It's a tough job after you've played under 16s most weeks, and now 16s have had to battle with just the size and numbers of the opposition. So to back it up and do water is a great effort. Plenty of pressure on this, but it comes out to Hampton. He's under pressure. He gets the kick out, and it's well intercepted by Galbraith. Hampton's on the ground, but he's going to get back up. The kick goes inside to Latsky. Kicks it across to Callahan. He handballs forward. Buntain can't quite gather. Wisniewski burrows through, creates the spillage, and Plant does the right thing, creates another stoppage. Great work by Wisniewski just to knock the ball free out of Buntain's grasp. Burns taps it down to Fitzpatrick, but great work by Tongue to contest the ruck and then tackle the player that was running free after the contest.
Yep, Ramage. Burns taps it down, but straight to Tongue, gets smothered. O'Hare with the ball, he'll wheel around. Good handball to Hards. Bang inside 50, Sherlock just pushes Ogden out.
Yeah, That's great strength by Sherlock. He's a very, very strong customer and just uses his experience to nudge his opponent under the ball. Young somehow all by himself. Hampton still looking a bit worse for wear, and that's a limp. That could be the repeat of a calf or a quad or anything like that. It's not great. He's not sprinting off, so
it's not good news, I don't think.
Worrying signs there for the Kangas because he's a class operator. The switch comes to Morris. And Jason McGlynn, the runner for Ouyen, is just going to have a chat to Hampton and see how it turns out. Meg can't quite take the mark. And we hope he hasn't hit his head there on Burns on the way down. He's slow to get back up. The ball continues to bobble around. O'Dwyer, he takes on one, takes on two, takes on three. And the umps fade it.
And the crowd's up and about. Now, Hampton, that's not a good sign.
No. The benefit is the Kangas, if they maintain this lead, will get a double chance, so it might give them a chance to come back, but that's not great signs. Morris roots it to the top of the square. Big Spore coming over the back. Tongue on his non-preferred. Oh, the crowd was willing it through, but nothing doing. And
No.
I don't think the time on that scoreboard's right, is it, Nigel?
No.
This quarter's been going for a lot longer than 2 minutes 37, so won't be able to give many time updates, but of course those watching will have that on their screen. Free kick against Scott, and they're trying to take the game on here. Imperials through the middle. Hards, he switches.
No.
Johnson, O'Dwyer. Johnson.
Got to get to his feet. Johnson taken out. Oh, nearly smothered there from Tongue. Fisher O'Callaghan. Handballs to O'Dwyer. It's a missed handball, but he'll clean it up. Go over the head of Lasky to Buntain. Buntain looks to play long, but thinks better of it. He'll kick it out to James O'Hare. O'Hare got a runner. He'll handball to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick will kick it inside. It's a missed kick to Ogden, but it straight lands in Valance's lap, who snap around the corner and straight to Thompson, who has intercepted all day.
That's got to be 50 metres, and
It's time it's scored.
he has paid it. Yeah, that's a simple rule, but doesn't get officiated strongly enough. And
Yep. They've done it all day.
opinion. So yeah, Thompson likes playing that goalkeeper role when they've got the match-up set up.
Now, Hampton is just, I think, going on to the rub-down bench, which is probably a better sign.
Yes, yeah, hopefully it's more soreness than anything more serious.
Looked like something to do with his hip, I think. Maybe hip flexor. Right, Johnson has the ball on the edge of the square. Look to just keep possession. It's exactly what they do. Kangas playing smart, calculated, methodical football.
He can go wide to the Smith if he needs, but he likes to take the forward kick, Sherlock, and he finds Headley. He's probably around 120 metres to get on the end of that.
Yep, Headley just not sure what to do in the end. He'll go down the line to Bramage. It's front position, spoiled by Burns, but it's great roving from Tongue. Tongue got Valance in it. Oh, it just does not sit right. A good tackle by McHugh. May have been a little bit high, and yep, umpire Payne has caught a high tackle.
He's a slippery customer to tackle Valance. He's very good at lowering his body height and inviting that high contact.
Yep.
He had a little job to do when that ball sat up on top of his head, and he took possession and was able to then get the free kick. He runs around, kicks it to the pocket.
Oh, it's marked. No, it's
nothing paid.
10 minutes in here. Yep, Blackburn Park, another goal would just about put this game to bed.
I think that was me that nearly
Clunked
hold in that mark. So Ouyen's got no ruck here. It's going to be Brown. Not Brown, Burns. He takes it to himself. And has he rushed that through? He has.
Yeah. Is there any deliberate in this league? I think
It'd have to be glaringly
AFL.
obvious for it to be paid, but I've no issue with that being paid.
No.
Sorry, not paid. The kick goes onto the flank, and somehow they've marked that. Hards goes bang, but it's a smother by Johnson. He's going to wheel around, try to find his left. He gets the handball out somehow, and there's numbers here for Imps. Thompson's got to have to put the chasing boots on, and it's going to come out through Fox, but Ouyen did well just to put the pressure on here. Gloucester handballs over the top. The ball's going on his way. He follows it up. The ball's bobbling everywhere. Grace gathers and he's driven into the ground.
Good Adam Grace played a good game today. So.
Well done there by Thompson to force the run of Imperials to go wide, and they were able to stop the float. Burns gathers out of the ruck. The ball goes back to Buntain. Shows one. Burns wants to give it back to him.
Good smother there from Grace.
It might annoy the Kangas.
Yeah, Rob.
Thompson wasn't aware of it was marked, but he takes on Fox. Drives it down the line. He's got Wisniewski to go from the back.
Oh!
Doesn't quite get it done. Buntain takes him intercept mark, and Burns has just put him on his backside. The dinky the handball over the hard. He's got to try and get out of the grasp of McKay and does. Burns takes on Wisniewski and gets through. Kicked down the line by Handstock, and it's got Ogden all by himself.
Ogden got, I think it might have been McHugh in the middle. Penny, good pressure from Brumich. Toby Crane, good pick up from the young man. Valance gets it away just before it's going to go straight to Alex Morris. Kangas have done that really well, set an extra play like as a goalkeeper.
That's great work by Johnson there to put the pressure on Valance to force that kick to fall short. They go out the far side through Sherlock. He gives a bit of an ask of Headley, and well intercepted there by Galbraith. He takes a short 45. Lasky handballs off fumble.
By Buntain.
No harm done. Take a casual bounce on the wing. Drives at top of the square, but it's Valance and Brumich.
Oh, Brumich, he's done that. Him and Thompson had a bit of a day out, intercept-wise. Just, it's good coaching, and it's good IQ.
So Brumich is going to drive it long. 16-point lead for the Kangas. Sherlock, well done. Not paid. Darcy Plant, he does his work, keeps his feet.
I think
Tommy
Tom
Headley kicks it forward, and it's Young all by himself. I'm not sure how they missed that. Sherlock's running around for the handball receive. He might get used here by foot. And he's just going to take 5. Kicks it back to Young. The players will be a little bit annoyed, but they won't know exactly how much time's left. He kicks it inboard to Plant. And he's got Johnson and Thompson inboard. Well done by Johnson to give Thompson all the space. He charges off. Just wanders forward. Kicks at the top of the square. We've got Wisniewski and Bond. Wisniewski! He was probably the shortest man in that pack, but somehow he's clunked it.
I'd say Tom probably had his best game all year, I'd say.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, he's played some pretty good ones. He rated his game last week and didn't quite listen to who the award was announced to. Went up to receive an award that was accepted by Tommy Headley, but that's just the kind of operator he is. He buzzes around the joint like a Boinka blowfly. And to put Kangas 20 points up.
He's got it. That's it.
22 points up, sorry.
Kangas lead by 22. 14 and a half minutes into this final term. And I think that might be it. And
it'll take something pretty special from Imperials to get the job done here. Gloucester's job on Fox has been pretty good, so unless Valance or Dwyer can hit the scoreboard, it's going to be tough for them to kick 4 goals in half a quarter. Well done by Johnson, streaming out, and Headley takes the mark.
Especially when Fox, I don't think he's got a goal against the Kangas this year, if I recall correctly.
So Tommy Headley, he'll take the 30 seconds, which is going to be just as important as the result of the kick.
This will absolutely see Tommy Headley has not kicked a goal today, which is surprising. From about 50 metres out, it's going to fall short, I think. Yes, it will. And it'll be punched over, and it's 23-point lead for the Kangas here at BP. Hampton still on the rub-down bench. I think it's good signs.
Yeah, you'd hate for it to be soft tissue, but he might have more chance of it, say, joint or general soreness. Gloucester almost takes intercept mark. Young spins out of trouble, handballs forward. Charlie Floyd's busting over the ball. Morris
He's tackled.
Geez, hot footy in there. No place for those that don't mind the contact. Good kick forward.
Toby Crane. It's going to be put over the boundary line, and Kangas have defended well today, as they have just about this whole year.
Good little signs you look for in a team, and just Kane Sherlock coming across to Oscar Smith there to recognise the defensive effort that his fellow defender made. O'Brien's taken high, and Bramwich is going to have people come at him, but it was just a bit of a biggest man on the field against the littlest man on the field.
Imps fans are up and about. I think that's the only thing they've got up and about for this whole year.
So O'Brien pumps it as deep into the forward 50 as he could. Good contest. Fox is tackled.
It's a good call by the umpire.
There's a few hands on the ball there. Thompson again as the goalkeeper.
Burns. Scoop.
Gets the handball to Johnson. He dribbles a kick to the boundary. Ogden gathers. Little right foot check side.
That's going to be out of bounds on the full. .23 margin here for the Kangas. Be interested to see whether they just go into slow play mode or try and add some score onto the board. Ball goes down the line. Headley and Buntain. The ball comes to Galbraith. He handballs to Ogden. He thought about doing another right foot check side, but he handballs back to Galbraith. Tries a chip kick and it works to Mills. He runs straight into Grace, and that is gone. Kangas faithful up and about.
Bit of a
argy-bargy.
Yeah. Jim Valance is by himself in the middle.
Also got Tommy Headley at the back. He's guarding two people there, O'Brien, but Fish O'Callaghan.
He's got Luke Young short too. He better use this Grace because he's burnt a few people, and he's kicked it to Buntain. Well done by Bond to make a stoppage. Tongue tries, scores a try.
Try for the Melbourne Storm.
First year in a while, but the Storm haven't made finals this year under Master Coach Craig Bellamy. Bond and Burns. Burns uses his extra grunt, kicks the kick from Lasky is all Bramwich. Well done by Alice Castle to bring it to the ground. Fend off by Fitzpatrick. Lasky's over it. He's got everyone over the top of him.
Kangas bringing the heat. Good pressure. I'm sure the hard things will be up this quarter.
Bond comes in. Burns protects the drop space. Lasky's wrapped up by Tongue.
Tongue, a great tackler he is. It's been a valuable asset to the Kangas this year after joining. Out to Buntain. Buntain puts his fist in it. Gets past Alice Castle. Bramwich will clean it up, and that is just composure. Harry Scott handballs to Johnson. Johnson will just get on the boot. It will remain in bounds. Young nearly marks it. Beats Buntain. Joel Grace falls over. I think it's a free kick. No, it's a throw, apparently.
Called a throw on Young, I believe.
I'm not sure that was a throw, but umpire sees differently.
It's a slow play, so no harm done from the Kangas' perspective.
Oh, no.
Penny and Ogden split the ball. Young
on the ball.
Lays a tackle. Umpire will have it.
There's a bit of feeling in this game, late.
Yeah. And the crowd have enjoyed every bit of it. Good strength by Burns. His kick smothered by Gloucester. Well done. Oh. That's a bit of frustration there by Burns. Your teammate's got the footy.
Bondi loves it.
And you've gone after your opposing ruckman. Bonza giving him the clap. I'm not sure how that would go in the AFL taunting rules, but we're not in the AFL. I'm not sure if Sunraysia apply the taunting. He's got Luke Young by himself inside, but he doesn't see the play.
We're in country footy, and that's why it's better.
The ball goes to Grace. He goes up, spins, but can't gather.
And the crowd is up and about. Imps know this is probably the last couple minutes of their season. And Burns taps it down. Johnson sits in his lap. Good handball there by Scoop to Young. Young probably should be a free kick. It is to Adam Grace. He's had a fair bit of the ball. I think that was pretty obvious. Not to the Imps coach, he did off. Adam Grace on the edge of 50. Bit hesitant in the end. He'll go deep. Sherlock there. Sherlock. Oh, nearly got. It was a good spoil by, I think it might have been Jackson Penny. Sherlock has missed it.
The footy's gone out to Lee Brown's coffee van and further out. That's nearly in my front yard.
Yeah, that's nearly under a wreck. Nice. Go Wraith. Kick out a fullback. He'll go out on the throwing track side. He'll kick to Lasky.
He's had a bit of it in the second half, Lasky.
He'll engage Sherlock and then give the handball receive to O'Dwyer. He'll keep running. He'll handball over the top. Then straight to Valance. Valance will give it back to O'Dwyer, who's running. Ogden plays on. Gives the handball again to O'Dwyer, but wasn't that. That's sat. Smith tackled. Good pressure. Valance ends up in his lap. He'll torp one in over the head of everyone, including Fox, and in the end, it is a free kick to Jaden Fox.
Tim Gloucester's looking around, a bit unsure what the free kick was paid for, and I think I'm in agreement. It wasn't
High tackle, high contact, I should say.
Well, was it there?
Yeah, I wasn't much in it, I wouldn't say.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So Fox, he's missed a few opportunities today, but this would be some consolation if he's able to put this through.
He has kicked it the goal, and it's back to a 3-goal margin. United 9-13, 67 lead Imperials 7-7, 49.
That's probably a fair reward for Fox. He's tried hard. Goss has been fantastic in his defensive efforts on him. So yeah, to get one is a little bit of a consolation. They've got to wait for the ball to come back from almost the highway. Inside 50s have been pretty even this quarter. Imperials having 7 to Ouyen's 6.
Nice at 23.5 minutes in this final term and Imperials' final term of the year. Bramich and Burns in battle. Good tap there by Bramich, but Penny gets it. He'll just snap it around the corner. Alex Morris picks it up with class. He'll handball out to Bramich on the outside. Bramich, it's a old scrum of a kick.
That's a great mark by Galbraith. That ball was coming hot and a bit trickly. The ball goes out this wing.
Ryan
Harry
Roberts.
Scott almost had it when he let it go. Handball goes forward to Fitzpatrick. Oscar Smith comes forward to defend. The ball goes
Bending
top of
back.
the goal square. Gloucester's going to tap it through. A bit of feedback to Scott from Alex Morris there, but that's fair enough too. There's when it's a loose ball in your defensive half, you just got to make sure you grab the ball. Sherlock with the kick in, goes to Mosh, takes it safely on his chest. Sherlock's by himself.
He'll switch it across. Sure, Kanga's just playing relaxed footy, pretty similar to last week's match against Wentworth.
Yeah, and this is always good to practice your save the game sort of style coming into finals. The handball from Bramich goes to McKay, out to Young, short to Headley. He always gives that short kick option to his teammates.
Go long.
He goes long. Meads in best position. Well done by Buntain, Wisniewski. Gathers, handball to Joel Grace. Right foot snap is not a snap at all. He's come off the wrong side of the footy.
Joel Race special, I think.
We finished Thursday night training with the Pidge drill, where it's just a bit of a handball, and when that whistle blows, getting that snap under pressure through the goals.
Tap down.
Loose in Ouyen's 50. I think that's me, gets the handball. Bond gets out of one. Handball's backwards, but it comes out through Imperials. Bramich is under this, but the ball's swinging around. Gloucester, he's been fantastic today. He does the extra little shepherd to Thompson. Ball's got to be a bit kamikaze. Grace shows it. Wisniewski, check side.
No.
It just floats it across. It's still in play. Mead, tackled.
So maybe holding the ball.
Yeah.
It is.
When the umpire doesn't pay that my ball after the initial grab, you know there's a bit of pressure on you. Galbraith, he's been good for Imperials today.
And there it is. Kangas have a 17-point win, 9-13-67, a 7-8-50. Kangas, they're in finals, and I just check on other results around the grounds.
So, that's still not loading. We've got to wait on the upload. So, Redcliffe's currently hold a 12-point lead over Irimple. Mildura have burnt Merbeen, 27-point margin there. And Ronvale have won by 75 points over leading by 75 points over Wentworth. So I'm not sure whether that's enough, or Merbeen's loss brings their percentage down a bit. So it'd be interesting for the mathematicians to work out who's in that
how much
fourth,
time
fifth, fifth.
I'm wondering how much time. Maybe it's not always right for HQ. Probably extra 5 minutes. This is the low-scoring match.
So
I think the Kangas secure a top 3 finish.
So Ouyen will play Redcliffs at Quandong Park unless there's a bit of extra time to go at Irimple versus Redcliffs. But from an Ouyen perspective today, it wasn't a pretty win, but when you've got the likes of Dallas Willsmore out, Kane Stevens to hopefully come back in, Joel Monaghan on a wing's a key role player. So it was just enough key players missing. But there was a challenge there, and Imperials, they didn't lack for effort. Their midfield and defence took it right up to the Kangas. So to get the win for Ouyen Utd was crucial. Stitch up that top 3 spot and see how they go next week against Redcliffs, most likely at this stage. So that's it from Blackburn Park, and we'll see you in a fortnight where we host the first or second semi-final. I'm not sure exactly what its correct title is, but it'll be an absolute humdinger here, and it will be hopefully an Ouyen game, which would be very special for the club. Thank you very much, and we'll see you then.